often hear these statements: put yourself first, or you're the only person that matter, or this one, you're perfect just the way you are. As much as these statements make people feel better, the way they are being pushed nowadays has somehow become toxic. This is not what the Word of God teaches us. Let me break it down for you in this video. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Petty. Thank you so much for tuning in into this video. Thank you. If you are new here, go on and subscribe to this channel. You know, we just encourage each other, we motivate, and yeah, we have a lot of fun. You can ask the other subscribers, they'll tell you. And if you're a returning subscriber, I see you, I feel the love. I don't know, maybe we should start a session where I read some of your comments, because I will be seeing you in the comment section and you are there. Thank you, and keep on commenting, keep on liking, keep on sharing this video. If you just feel like, okay, this video would suit this kind of person, or my friend, this person, just share it to them. Yeah, so let's get into today's video. Today I'm kind of like doing a topic which I'm so ashamed to be talking, but you know how it is. I'm going to be talking about what they are teaching us about self-love. What the world is teaching us about self-love is not true. What they are teaching us about self-love is not true. The reason why I said I'm kind of ashamed is because for the longest of time, I was one of the people that pushed this narrative of self-love, of feeling confident, or put yourself first. And don't get me wrong, there's actually nothing wrong about this narrative, but as much as it makes us feel confident, it makes us feel good, the way it is somehow being pushed nowadays has become toxic. You know how it is. Too much of something can become toxic. And I'm talking from experience, from these narratives like, it is for me, if it's for me, it will find me, or if it's meant to be, it will be. I lost a lot of friends, I lost a lot of relationships, lost a lot of business opportunities. And in most cases, what I realized, it was just an ego. You know, it was ego driven, it was pride driven, to say that, okay, they can go. If it's meant to be, it will be, or if it's for me, it will find me. It was somehow based on ego, or my inability to just say, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm really, really sorry. But now that I'm a little older, I know the statement which says, when you know better, you do better. As in, like, now that I know more, I am able to do more. I can able to do better. So yeah. Before I start unpacking this topic, I just want to say a disclaimer. There are so many layers to this topic of self-love, and some of you here might not agree with me, and I get it. We see it in a different way. This is just what I've just realized, and this is my thoughts. You can either take it or you can either leave it. It's up to you. We cannot talk about this topic without talking about the Bible. What does the Word of God say? From what I know from the Word of God is, the Word of God has taught us to love. That's one thing that it was clear about. It was all love. And we have an example of Jesus. He was an example of love. He was an example of selflessness, doing things for others. And we saw that as an example when he died for us, being dirty, being in sin, being all that. He didn't know us. He just died for us. Think about it. If he had that mentality of put yourself first, where would we be? Like, where would we be nowadays? Like, if he was like, no, I'm gonna put myself first, or I am the only person that matters, he wouldn't have died for us. But he was an example of love, of selflessness, of true, and I believe that that's true Christianity. What does putting yourself first mean? Like, what does it mean, like, really? Because I feel like nowadays people are just pushing something that they also don't know what it means. Okay, put yourself first, is in what? Because as far as I know, in the Bible, we are talking about Mark 12:31. It says, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Meaning that you cannot put yourself first. You need to be at the same level with your neighbor. And then even in Romans 12, there's a verse that says, be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. So where is this narrative of putting yourself first? Because as far as I know, in the Bible it says, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. That's Mark 12, I think. Yeah, Mark 12:31, it says, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Meaning that there is no one who is in front of the other. It's just you are on the same level. The way that you love yourself is the same way that you should do. Okay, I am guilty. I am guilty of this one. If a person is wrong, you cut them off. And this is something that I usually see when people are starting the new year. They go through this phase where they go through their contact details, they cut people, they say, remove all the people that no longer serve you, move out from spaces that no longer serve you, which somehow can seem like it's a very positive thing and it's a way of you moving ahead. But as far as I know, the only cutting that I know that the Bible teaches us was us cutting each when your eye causes you to sin, just cut it off, just remove it. When your leg causes you to sin, cut it off. That's what the Bible tells us. I'm sorry, guys. This topic actually have a lot of verses. You have heard that it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemies. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hurt you, and pray for them which despise you and persecute you. So in short, there is no one that you're supposed to be cut. You are supposed to be loving those that hate. As much as I'm saying it, to me it's also like I'm actually digesting it, because it's heavy. But that's what the word of the Lord teaches us. There is no cutting. You're not cutting anyone off. You are supposed to love them. You are supposed to go far and beyond for those that actually persecute you. And lastly, there's you're amazing just the way you are. For me, yes, it's such a, like I said, it kind of makes you feel better to say, okay, I'm okay just the way you are. But in some instances, people end up using this just to, just to pump up their ego. They don't want to say sorry. Or if you have a nasty temper, we know that you're supposed to change it. Or if you are rude, you're supposed to change that. So you are not perfect. And I was about to say a Bible verse again. a verse which says that we be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. We are commanded to be more Christ-like. So if you are still a child of God, you are still open to correction, you're still open to doing better, you're still open to getting help. And just to say that you are perfect, we are not perfect, but we are aspiring, we are working towards perfection. So these are just a few of the quotes that I've actually saved on this video. My advice to you is, before you adopt some of these statements, assess them, assess them. What does it really mean to put yourself first? What does it mean to to be amazing just the way you are. Yes, we are beautifully and wonderfully made. That goes for our outward appearance. But yes, you are beautifully and wonderfully made on the outside. But what does it mean on the inside? Just to say that you're amazing just the way you are. And because of some of these statements, somehow some of them, they are teaching us to be rude, to be selfish, to not apologize if we do wrong, or to treat other people like badly and not care. Because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But no, you are supposed to say I'm sorry. You are supposed to say, to be accountable to some of the actions that you are taking, or some of the things that you are saying or you are doing to other people. So assess these statements, especially those that are being shared on social media. Assess them. One of the statements that I always share on my blog readers. Oh, I have a blog, by the way, and if you want to join my blog, go on, and link in the description box. There is a link there which you can join, and we are there just to uplift and motivate each other. This year is actually such an amazing blog, because as much as I help other people, they're also kind of like helping me as well, coming up with stories, with ideas, discussions, and the like. So join my blog by clicking the link in the description. Go on and look for that link. There you go. So one of the statements that I kind of shared with my blog readers when I was starting was like, always assess what I share here on social media, because one day I might make sense, the other day my blog might be going sideways, because these are just my thoughts and I'm not a perfect person. So just assess, and we are all just still trying to figure it out. It's raining, so if you hear some noise, just know that it's the rain. So today I might make a lot of sense, tomorrow I might not, I might say the wrong things. Assess it and take what you can and leave the rest. So you do the same as well. Assess what you are gaining from social media and take what you can and leave what does not benefit you. Okay. The way that we are adopting some of these statements, these whatever is being pushed, it is not true. It's building our ego. It's making us so prideful. It's making us, giving us all these statements. These thoughts. Okay, I should stop mumbling right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go on again. I urge you to subscribe to this channel, share it, and you know how it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you. God bless you. Bye.